Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, I've been rocking this build, so Dinosaur Hands for the X-Zero Festival. I'm pretty much done, I'm waiting on Konami, you know, when they drop the next batches of missions, as always, like halfway, for a couple of extra gems, but the deck does a job. Miscellaneous is still a very strong card. Have you read Misk? Everyone knows the meme, but it's true. The card is at 3, and on Master Duel, while in the TCG is at 1. And you know, as you see, I got myself the Dinosaur core here in real life as well, simply because it's you know, it's a super straightforward deck. It's also not that hard. It's like a full, what is it, structure deck and a couple of staples, right? Like scraps. And obviously the staples with hand traps. But for this particular festival, as you saw, it's basically a super standard dinosaur deck list with triple Ash, triple Maxi. If most of your opponents are Floanderies players, you know, you can definitely drop Maxi for potentially draw and lock. But I mean, the reason why this deck is so powerful is obviously Misk. Misk protects all of your dinosaurs against all of the effects from your opponent, you know, during main phase 1, while on the other hand, it's a superb deck going second. And in this format where pretty much all the decks are hits, no extra deck, stuff like, or at least powerful staple cards like Lightning Storm, Evenly Matched, Harpy's Duster to some extent, you know, those blowout cards are just far too strong in, you know, these kind of side events, of events. So in all honesty, these should be limited as well, but it is what it is. So triple Evenly is strong against pretty much everything right here. As you see, I'm main decking the hands, so both fire and ice hands. It's a superb engine, it's free, as in, you know, they are like normal or rare on Master Duel, so they're very easy to get. But at the same time, they serve somewhat of the, well, it's an extra engine. They can get rid of floodgates. Skill drain, for example, zombie rolled. If you know, I didn't top deck Harpy's Duster, I, you know, needed to set Fire Hand and wait for next turn, because his Eltlish monster cannot be destroyed by card effects during that turn, right? And my turn as well. But you know, short set, due to the loss of the extra deck, dinosaurs need another engine that give you non-dinosaur monsters, other than of course hand traps like Maxi, Ash, Droll, Veiler to some extent, because of double evolution. Right? So you always want to go second, and here this wasn't needed. As you know, both Fire and Ice Hand need to destroy their respective cards. Either, you know, monsters or spells, or spells or traps, depending on which hand it was. So here in this case, if my opponent just attacked over Ice Hand, I would not have been able to special summon another Fire Hand from the deck, but I think I had it in hand, so it didn't really matter too much. He kind of wasted a Kaiju there. But, I mean, going second, this deck is so strong. You have the field spell to give your opponent the token and potentially turn on your entire dinosaur engine. The deck OTKs really easily because of Conductor, right? Plus, if it's not an OTK, Conductor is a superb defensive card. It just flips everything face down from your opponent. And here again, in these kind of events where all the decks are weakened, powerful main deck boss monsters like again dinosaurs, they definitely have an advantage over a lot of decks. Take over all the Flunder monsters, but you know, keep in mind of Ampen, right? But that's why Evenly Matched and the standard Miles Destruction cards are there. So still Misk getting the free baby on board, and you know, Conductor on board, and Misk is in effect, so again my opponent can't target anything or any of my dinosaur monsters, right? I believe, nope, yeah, indeed, Gizmek cannot be activated. How many times was it used? Multiple times, right? My opponent knows that, makes things much smoother, right? So I'm definitely liking the hands here in this festival. I've been looking to, you know, towards other engines, other dinosaur cards, you know, put in a main deck, but the hands are definitely nice, because again, they deal with floodgates, and that's something that I definitely lacked in the build. Outside, of course, you know, the standard Miles Destruction cards like Evenly or Lightning Storm. So this was, I mean, based almost, if it wasn't for Floanderies, people played this, you know, adventure shenanigans, and the barrier statue was also banished off of Evenly Matched to my surprise. So here I was like, I think I could just pass without, you know, risk or at least without any risk to be OTK'd. That's the thing again with this festival. So field is wide open, just give my opponent a token and get, you know, eventually get rid of, at least, I mean, just get my dinosaur engine in full effect. And that's the thing with this festival is most decks are main decking stuff like Lightning Storm, because again, those are just generic, you know, mass destruction cards here in this festival, but Misk just says no to these kind of cards, right? And this is also beautiful. You have the field, as you know, like when the token is destroyed, you can use a field spell, send a dino, and, you know, eventually here get bank on the field. But I mean, people have tried it multiple times to, you know, just get rid of the token. Probably because they have a Lightning Storm in hand, right? They had like, what is it, 2 or 3 cards in hand that, you know, weren't activated or used up until that point. So anyway, top deck Misk, this is fine. I can drop Pancrite, no Maxi, this is all cool. Am I getting Ash Blossomed? No Ash Blossom, that always helps out. But again, big problem is no non-dinosaur monsters, so I can't drop double evolution for Pank, so I need to, you know, dodge. At least I need to get it, you know, at least I need to keep the pressure on, but nope, Nibiru is not going to help out. Heavy red Misk. Misk is so powerful. No Nip, no whatchamacallit Gizmek during their turn or any, you know, mass destruction cards. It's just so good. All honesty, it shouldn't be a 3, but I mean, you have so many unfair cards here in Master Duel. Finally draw a non-dinosaur monster, which here in this case is Ash Blossom, but I get ashed. That's a problem, because I wanted to go for my Oviraptor and potentially go for game. Yeah, indeed, with double conductor, or was that not? Maybe. Depends, because again, the monster off of Petite would not have been able to attack, so I don't think that was game. No, probably not. But have you read Misk? This again, reason why the deck is so strong. Using Misk against those board wipes, again, super common. Raigeki, Dark Hole, again, super common here in the festival. Ryza, Mega Ryza. Misk just says no to those cards. So again, picking away the resources from my opponent, but I'm again running really low on resources as well. That's, I guess, the biggest weakness. You're running out of resources really fast, and if double conductor are gone, it's becoming hard to win, right? But the hands are there, and those could help you out, again, facilitating you know, the game state, right? So again, get in for some damage. The double evolution in hand is not live. Obviously, I draw my last dinosaur. Guys, there are so many cards that I can draw here. Any card, any normal summonable monster and Maxi is enough to attack for game. But it is what it is. So really easy games. I think I'm pretty much done, or was done, under 2 hours with this deck. And again, I'm waiting on the second batches of missions for those last extra gems. But it's really cool. So this for me really worked out really well. Fast gem, you know, grinding in these kind of festivals. So what deck are you using for this, other than Benkei, Mataza the Zapper, OTK? Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Leave them signing out. Peace.